Hello, happy Friday. Happy Spill the Beads with Joyce Trowbridge for Softflex Company. Who's ready to spill some beads on their mat and start beading? I know I am. I'm excited to play with the Grateful Heart beads and the trio and so much more. How are you doing this fine Friday? I see lots of beautiful people jumping on already. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Zach. Hi, Liz. Hi, Dana. Hi, Jennifer. Oh, you know what? Hi, Melissa. Look at everybody already on. Thank you for joining me this fabulous Friday. My favorite day of the week because I get to bead with you. We need to get our drawing, don't we? Because we're going to put together a fun little giveaway. Of course. Don't forget, we have an awesome live sale going on right now. And it's going, and we extended it to the end of Monday, so you can shop all weekend. Remember to close those carts within 3 hours so you don't lose anything. But you can shop, and we will combine those orders together. Let's go in here. Oh, I made it like, I should have just kept it simple and just did grateful, but of course I did grateful heart because that's on my head, in my mind. There it is. Now you can start putting hashtag grateful heart just like it shows on that little ticker at the bottom so that you can enter to win. I know the mixes and the live sales were amazing, huh? We are having so much fun putting those together. I believe it's going to be a regular thing in our live sales. We also have some fun things that we broke, some long strands that we broke down into smaller pieces, which I can't wait to get some of my hands on because there is some beautiful things in there. Plus, our sale on our on softflexcompany.com is $10 off with the promo code Grateful Heart, right? I think it's Grateful Heart. You get $10 off of your purchase of $59. No, that's a totally wrong thing. Wrong. I had a whoosh. I looked at the wrong thing. 20% off the whole website if for retail and right, 20% off. I don't know why I looked at the wrong thing again. Use your coupon code Grateful Heart and you'll get 20% off. I think that's a really great deal. You can get your Grateful Heart kit, which, oh my gosh, pink, turquoise, such a beautiful combination. So many fun things. And then the trio, did you catch the trio? It has lapis, pink tourmaline, and turquoise in it. I'm so excited to play with this. So that's 20% off of with the coupon code of Grateful Heart. Let's get this going. Let's get into this. And there are some kits left. You need to grab some kits. The colorways, the beads that are in there, we bought some. We got some really amazing check glass beads in there. And then a Green Girl Studio keyhole that is just so beautiful. So many fun things in that kit. Don't forget to stock up on other things while you're there, because we have the Gone Batty new design kit, which is just so fabulous and fun, ready for the holidays. We have the Gone Batty strand, which you know, totally ready for bat love, but it is such a classic strand that you can use this for any of your black and silver pieces. I love this middle bead. Look how fun that middle bead is, right? Really gorgeous Gone Batty strand to go with that. And we are charms and added a new charm. We added these bats, these cute, awesome little bats. And then we restocked our skeletons and our ghosts just in time for the Halloween. So go get into the holiday category and stock up on, get moving on making things for this upcoming season. Halloween, and you can find them in the Halloween in Holidays section, and that is in the comments right there. Oh my gosh, Dana, I am so loving the caw kit. The California Dreaming caw kit is gorgeous too. Don't, you know, and we're going to have a week full of fun with our lovely presenters, and Kristen, Sarah, and I are going to be beading all week with those with that kit. So I would grab one of those if you haven't already done it, because it is such a great kit. Jenny, that's awesome. Because you've gone batty, you need one of those gone batty kits. So because you've been going batty, I've gone batty too. Yes, so catch those. I am so, this is a great week or month, because we got our Grateful Hearts, we got Gone Batty out right now and revealing at the end of the month, and we have Caw. There's just so much going on this week, this month, that it's going to be a super fabulous month. I'm excited. Oh, did you, Liz? I am so excited for you. Yes, last week's live sell stuff had some amazing stuff, and this one we have even more. And you can shop through Monday. So I am opening up the Grateful Heart bead mix that is in the kit, and also you can get this separately now. This is, I love the colors. I tried to be like Kristen and try to get in the colorway. This is as close as I get. I think I'm gonna start shopping for every, I'm so bad. Any excuse to go get some new clothes, right? I'm gonna need to start shopping so that I match my kit reveals. Oh, look it. And these have like some turquoise highlights in here, which is cool, because like sometimes a lot of times we just have glass and maybe a little bit of like acrylic flowers or something, and then the metal components. So it's kind of neat to have like these turquoise highlights. And then we have some crystals. These crystal hearts in this teal is just so pretty. I love these matte crackle pink beads. I mean, who wouldn't love this color combination? This brings me back, though. It does kind of gives me this like feel of of my youth. Oh, I cannot see what. I cannot wait to see your new video, Rosanna. I'm glad you're able to join us though. And let's see. I love all my friends that are here. I think there's so many fun little components. These little tiny hearts, the silver hearts, did you see how cute those are? I need to decide what we're making. Have you done that where you think that you know you're going to go and use one way? You're like, oh, I'm for sure going to make a blah, blah, blah. And then when you finally get it out, you just turn into, you know, just, you know, now I want to do something different. I'm inspired. I opened these up and now I'm inspired to do something different. Let me pull out my trio. Yeah, Jennifer. It's sometimes, right? All right. I love the turquoise. Turquoise, pink tourmaline, and lapis blue are so gorgeous. Have you gotten your trio yet? I'm like kind of feeling the same, that I'm going to have to start getting more than one kit because there's always so many fun things to make out of it. And then I get more inspired when I see other people and I'm like, oh, I should have used those beads to do something like that. So now I'm starting to think I'm going to need to get two. Oh, Ginny, I cannot wait to see your design. A key with the keyhole part would be really pretty. Totally. Totally. And when these kits are just so pretty, why wouldn't you want to get two, right? Okay, so now that I have these lined up so I can see what is in here. Oh, okay. 50 things go in my head. When I see beads like this, I want to do kind of a cross weave thing. And I just don't know. Oh, can I make something with, this is gonna make me happy. Ooh, the crystal. Maybe we go. All right. We're gonna do something like that. And that's as far as I'm gonna get with that idea, but I think I can, because there's not enough of these, which is again why I should get a second kit. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Yes, Jenny, thank you for remembering that. Mum's the word. We gotta wait. Kattni, are you meaning that can you get two? Oh, we don't have a subscription for our kits. But you can definitely order two and still get that 20% off of both of them. Right now, if you use the coupon code Grateful Heart. Do I want to do, I kind of almost want to do the lapis because I think the lapis showing up inside this would be really pretty. But then the turquoise is like spot on. Yeah, we don't do it. We just have it so that you can buy whenever, you know, each month that you can. I think I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna play with the color of the lapis. Yeah, I think I might do that with the rest of these crystals and do, we're gonna probably do more than one thing. Because why? Why not? Why not? We have plenty of stuff. I am gonna cut a piece that is two pieces because I'm gonna cross weave the center of this. I think I'm going to make them both about, I want to say 16, 18 inches long. Yes, it was. I just love our trios. The pink tourmaline is perfect. That's why it's in the kit. But since I am playing with the trio today, I decided to splurge and do the trio. Because I love these colors. They are my go-to. I just add the amethyst, and these are like my go-to colors. So I'm just going to bring that down. What is that? 6 inches from the end, because I'm going to focus on the center right now. And I have a lot of things on this mat that I'm going to move this so that maybe, you know, I did not announce what I was deciding to make. I'm going to start with a bracelet because for some reason these long howlite is calling me. And I'm going to do like a little cross weave section here. And then hopefully come up with a really cool way to end it. Yes, the pink tourmaline. They're all green. They're all green. Okay, one on of each of these tubes on each side. And then what I'm going to do is add one of the pink on. Oh, ha, 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 ha. You don't need to watch me like that over there. I thought I did this so that you could see it closer. But no, not yet. There we go. There we go. Okay, now I have one. So by putting this one here, it's going to make them off-centered. I want to kind of make them off-centered. Oh, you know, that is a great thing, Jenny. If anybody can do what what she's asking, there are some fabulous discontinued trio sets that have some discontinued colors. And when you have like extra of one or the other, if somebody wants to part ways with one, that would be great. And you can do a trade. And then I'm going to put, so I added a single one there and then added the pink on this side, crossed a pink. Now I'm going to, on the top one, I'm going to add a pink and a crystal. And then on the bottom one, I'm going to add the crystal and then the pink. So I'm opposite. This is going to get them kind of off-centered a little bit on a diagonal. Then I'm going to take a pink and cross weave in that, like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing again. Hey, it's never too late. I'm so glad for those that are just still hopping on. Never too late to join us in the fun. Now I'm going to add on the top one, I'm going to add the pink. And then one of the bars, tubes, I don't know what you want to call it. And then I'm going to add the bottom. I'm going to do, and then I have two more of these bright pinks, and I'm going to add one at the bottom here. This one's going to go on that other side. And then I'm going to bring these together and put it together into, ooh, what if I put it together into the heart? Would that be pretty? I think that might be really pretty. I know, perfect time to go through your stuff and stock up with that 20% off. I think I want to do that, and I'm going to, I think I want to go like that. No, that's too big. We're going to do this one. Yeah, I think the heart, but let's see what it looks like if I put the bead cap first. Oh, can I get two of these through the bead cap? Yes, I can. Sometimes I like to add a bead cap before a heart because I feel like it helps accentuate the heart shape. I don't know if I said that right. And then we're going to go into, oh, look at that is so cute. Okay, and then, ooh, maybe we put the little silver heart after it. Wait, the silver hearts are going the other way, so that's not going to work. Let's try this bead cap. Oh, that's cute too. All right, so now I got to fix this side. I'm going to put this over here. And let's get this side set up. So because I'm on an angle, the pink bead should go over here on the top one. A A ball spacer would be great. And if I had those handy, I would definitely grab that. And if you have that at home and are making something similar, that is a fabulous idea. I am just using my Grateful Heart bead mix today with my trio. So it kind of limits some of that. Although I'm also tempted to put a crimp there to kind of give you that ball look. Oh, I forgot about this guy. This one might be a better. Okay, you know what? Before we do this side, let's try this side with that. Oh, I might like this better. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wait. Maybe I want both. Let's get that bead cap. And then can I get the flower? Can I get the pretty flower on both? Oh, are you going to be tricky? Okay, the flowers don't allow two, so I will not use the flowers, but I can use the hearts, and we're going to go back and we're going to put the heart back on. Woo! Oh my gosh, I love it. I am loving this so far. What are you thinking? It's a little different. I could make those like all some, even and not on the diagonal, but I kind of think that the diagonal is fun. That's my choice. Another idea for a charm for sure, Jenny. I'm definitely going to make a little charms to go on this. Oh, hello, Stacy. Good to see you on here. See, I love the way that's looking. Get that nice and tight. All right. Now, that's only part of my bracelet. Now I got to figure out what the rest of my bracelet's going to be, right? Put one of these spacers. Spacer on both sides. I'm going to use one more of, I was going to save the rest of these crystals, but I think I have more crystals that are similar that if I decide to do from another kit that's left over. So I think I might be able to make a really cool, there we go. That is sweet. Oh yes, the specialty. And I actually sewed, I used thread and delicas and made a little net with it and sewed around it to expand. And some people glued them onto things, and some people use wire and wrapped wire around it. Do I have that? Let me see if I know I came across it and went, oh, I got to finish that into a necklace. Okay, it's not handy. I will find it and then we will make something with it. And so you could see. Oh yeah, a wire wrap. Oh, that's a great, yes, you made a wire wrap that you glued it on, Dana. That's a great idea. Oh, welcome, Nancy. I'm glad you were able to hop on with us. Okay, so now, do I save the heart for something? I'm going to save that heart. Okay, this is going to be, I think I'm going to get my wire out and do a wire clasp because you know I love a wire clasp. Over a lobster. And I'm out of my last of my toggles that we've had. Oh, unless I don't know where my wire. All right, let's make a wire clasp. I think I'm going to make a toggle. No, we're going to make an S hook. It's going to be easier right now. Using 20 gauge craft wire. Oh, yes. Check out the VIB. And if you use the hashtags with that correspond to those kits, you can find what people have made in our VIB group, which makes a really easy way of getting inspiration instead of scrolling through. Sometimes it's hard to scroll through all of that, right? All right, I am going to make an S hook with, I have an odd number of howlite, so. Oh no, I think I am going to make a toggle. I bet you we could do a toggle like this, we're going to not finish that one yet because I want to make the bar. Because we have these bars, and that would be really fun to make it out of that. And Nancy, I am like, I'm with you. Sometimes I love, there's some great clasp out there, you know, and I do use them, but I had this teacher ages ago. This is like a good almost 15-20 years ago. And he said he had a great little idea, was basically that if you're putting the effort into making something, make your clasp too if you can, because it helps with putting together the theme. Now, sometimes, you know, just a pre-made clasp is great, and I will use a pre-made clasp. But when I have these really cool beads like this and I have craft wire all the time handy, it's like, might as well make something that is unique to this project. Yes, and there's so many craft wire colors that you can match up, right? So I just made a loop kind of, you know, not a ways down from one end. Then I'm going to put my bar, one of these tubes, and then snip this end about, I'm going to fold that over. So I'm just leaving some space. It, for sure, Dana, that's one of my favorite things that we did with that rose gold in that just peachy, you know, because we had the rose gold, I was able to do that. I love it. And then, so I tend to like to make my bar first when I make toggles, just because then it's easier for me to, especially when I'm using like a bead like this where I need to make sure it's like a certain size, because I have this as the inspiration. Just cut that and then push that in. It's so true. And rose gold can differ from, can look more coppery, or it can be more goldy, depending on the maker. Now, now for my loop, now this is going to make it be kind of an extra large toggle, but I'm not worried about that. I'm going to find something. You want to have it at least the length, the loop needs to be from the side of here, you know, like small, you know, big enough for it to go through, but also small enough that when it's wrapped around, so I'm going to use my bottle of paint to wrap this around. And before I fix that, see, that's going to be way too big. So now I'm going to make this even smaller. I just started to, I did this a little wrong. To be honest, I like to make things smaller and then make it bigger because, so let's try a tube of seed beads. I find it's easier to keep the shape going from small to large. Now this can be, that might be a good, but I'm going to make this a tiny bit bigger so it's easier to keep that shape if you make it smaller and then pull it out to be bigger, you want to make sure that it ends up not being smaller than, you put that loop inside and make sure that the bar goes straight across and doesn't fall right through. And so there is that. And it is going to be, I mean, it's a long clasp because I added the bead, but I'm okay with that because this is kind of short anyway. So I was going to need to add some more. So this is adding my length. I could just end it right there, or I'm going to put this around. Look at that. I'm going to wrap it around the bead, give it a little extra fun. Absolutely. Wire does have a spring back, so it does bounce back out. Oh, that's not going to go up there. So that's okay. We're just going to cut that off then at the bottom. All right. Now I have a clasp. Super cute. We need a little bit more length. Oh, Sandy, thank you. Let's see, how much more length do I need? Not much. So do I add I could add these. Maybe like that. Is that going to make it too big? Oh, you are. Thank you, everyone, for your support. It's fun. I get excited about my pieces, and sometimes I think I'm the only one excited. There we go. It does, Nancy. Using a bead like that does help. And if you don't do wire work and you're afraid of it, just remember, I started years ago. I make it look easy now, but I have years of practice. All you have to do, and it didn't take years of practice to get to this point. It just took some practice. All right, let's see where this is going. Is this? Oh, absolutely perfect. This is going to be great. That's about enough space for my clasp. Time for crimps. Do, 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 do. I had them. I had them. Crimps, crimps, crimps. Get some crimps out. Gonna use my magical crimper. Oh, how fun. You get to, you're gardening and watching beading. I love it. Could you please explain the toggle sizing a little more? Oh, sure. Let me do that right now before I put this on. So one thing that I find for me, it's better to, I like to build this around that. For some reason, it makes more sense to me. If you can build this first and then build this, part of the reason why I like to do this first is that when I'm using a bead like this, it's like limited to a size. If I made this bigger, I might have to add more beads, and I might not have a bead that will work. You do have to make sure it is a bead that will go onto 20 or 18 gauge. Those are usually the sizes that I use for my toggles. On occasion, I've done 22, depending on the type of beads that I use. What you want to do when you are figuring out, once you've made the bar, you have your loop, and then you want to make sure that they're as even as possible. But if they're not even, you want to choose the shorter side. So like if this side is shorter, I would use this side as the guide to figure out what size loop I need to make. You want to, and like I said, sometimes it's easier to go with something smaller and then open it up to the right size than trying to go with something bigger. I looked at this and went, oh, that should do it. And then when I made the loop, I went, oh, that's way too big. So then that's why I went back and grabbed a tube of beads and made this one. What you want to do is make sure that when this is sitting inside the loop, you want the little loop of your toggle to be at the edge of the inside of the big loop of your toggle. And then you want to make sure that the bar crosses over. So then sometimes if we accidentally make it ovally shape instead of round, you want to make sure like from every point of view, it crosses over. No, it never is like going in like this. If it is easy to go in, it will fall off. You want to make sure it has a good little space over the length of the diameter. You can measure it, and I've measured, but what I have found, it is just eyeballing it this way makes it easy enough. And then and now I have like something that kind of goes with my project. It gives it a nice little extra flair, and I didn't have to go searching for a clasp to finish it. And I always have craft wire on hand because craft wire is one of my favorite things to have and make with. And so I hope that answered your question about that. We did some artisan clasp not too long ago that I did on Spill the Beads, that I used some gemstones and made a toggle. So sometimes I've even added the beads around this part. And when I add the beads around this part, I might use 22 gauge because that the gemstones will go. So there's a lot of ways you can really add to this. Oh yes, hammering the metal is fabulous too. And if you hammer your metal, if you put beads on it, make sure that the beads are sitting on the outside of it and not on it. And that way when you're hammering it, you won't have to worry about it. I chose not to hammer on this one, but I love it. Yes, you could. If you you do have to watch that. And then you want to make sure that this hole is big enough that when you go through, because this is going to be attached right here, right? All of this, where the bar is, see how it hits? You got to accommodate that thickness. So if that was wrong, maybe, like if that didn't fit through this well enough, well, it's hard to do it with let's get this in there already so that you can see. That's the other thing that you want to pay attention to, is that when it is folded up against the last bead of the bracelet or necklace, that it fits through your toggle. That can make it really hard to put it through. So if your inner circumference diameter gets smaller because you added beads around there, you may need to change that last bead into something smaller so that this fits Okay, so make sure you get that, thinking about that too. So make sure you do pay attention. Hey, this is the great. We have some fabulous beaters in our comments and sharing our tips. This is why we are part of our fabulous Soft Flex beading family, right? I'm going to put this one on first. And I'm going to just put all 4 through. Oh, absolutely. Those seed beads, having seed beads on hand, uh, anywhere from those rolla size to like the delicate size, can really help with that little bits at the ends to make it easier for your class to work. I love that tip. Seed beads and spacer, little metal round spacers, are like 2 of my favorite ways to make spacing to add a clasp better. All right, there's one side. Now I'm going to do the other side. Oh, this is such a fun, these colors are great. Who was excited about the colorway on this kit with the turquoise and the pink? Oh, fur balls will get in. They're not as helpful as seed beads and for spacing, but they are fun and joyful. Yes. Oh, 6s and 11s for the slack. That's a good. Yes, this was such a great, and we had some fancy check beads in the kit. There's so many lovely. Okay, so before I crimp, this is where I goes through easy. Oop, it did. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Let's go back. That was a weird little glitch. Oh, Zach, that'd be great with carnelians. Oh, so pretty. 5 weeks old fur balls. Those are even better. And such joy. Yep, that works really nicely. I always like to make sure that I don't crimp too tight. So I like to put my clasp together, make sure it forms around in a bracelet. Because if I do that too tightly, if I just pull on the slack when it's long like this, sometimes it'll make it hard to put my clasp on, or my bracelet on. Becky, I'm with you. Spacers really help make a project, just lifts it up to another level, doesn't it? All right, there's that one's crimped. I know it had a little hiccup, didn't it? I don't know what happened. I know, I'm curious about what kind of fur balls they are too. Okay, let's see this now. Get my clasp on. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love it. Super fun. And just in time to do our giveaway. I know those, aren't they so pretty? The keyhole connector from Green Girl Studios is just so pretty. Oh, Jenny, that sounds lovely. Oh my gosh, so tiny. 7 weeks. Sweet. I can't. I'm going to make a pair of earrings with the hearts. I think I'm going to do a pair of loopy earrings using this weekend, using the trio, and use all 3 of these hearts because they go in this direction, and do 1 loop in the turquoise, the pink, and the lapis. I think that would be really pretty. I can't wait to play with these flowers in something, and the other hearts. Ah, so many fun beads to play with in this little bead mix. I know the little tiny heart for the keyhole is so sweet. Oh, Rachel, I can't wait for you to open it up because there's so many beautiful things. And all month long, we're going to be sharing all our wonderful, grateful heart creations, aren't we? I will show them to you. We're going to get them done and then pop them onto the VIB group. Don't forget to not only get your mixes, get your trio if you haven't. The pink tourmaline comes with the kit, which is fabulous because it matches all the beads so nicely. But of course, lapis and turquoise are go-tos. Even if you already have them, I tend to use these. I go through these so fast. So this trio to me is like fabulous. And then you can get the kits and the bead mix that we have there. And don't forget our newest one, Gone Batty, and our Halloween. Everything is 20% off this week with the promo code Grateful Heart for our retailers. And I should have this like there. Are we ready to see who's the winner? Did you get your hashtag Grateful Heart in? We got 48 people. I think that means everyone's ready. Let's get this. Let's find out who's the winner. Ooh, 50. 2 more people popped in. Good job. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, another one. Okay, I'm drawing. Who's our lucky winner today? Who's our lucky winner today? Melanie Williams. If you are still here, please comment. Did you, Stephanie? Awesome. Melanie, are you still with us today? You are the winner. Congratulations. We're going to send you a special gift. Oh, Jennifer, awesome. Can't wait to see what you've done. Are you hanging out still on YouTube? I'll give you a couple minutes to say hello and let us know that you are here. If not, we're going to have to draw a new winner. I should have this like under there so that you can see it. I think that is just so pop. And I love the way the lapis shows up in that crystal. Oh, you're welcome, Nancy. Melanie, are you? Oh, there she is! Yay! Awesome! I was just about to say, I think we're going to have to, but I see you on there. So glad that you are here. Congratulations. Send us your information at info@softflexcompany.com, and then we will send you a little gift. Let's see now. Do I know how to? Let's see. Let's go. Thank you for joining me today. I had fun making my bracelet and my toggle. I'm so glad to show you how to make a toggle. And so, and it kind of goes with me today. Check out, I do Spill the Beads with me, Joyce Trowbridge, on Fridays for Soft Flex Company, 9:30 a.m. Pacific time, 12:30 p.m. Eastern time every Friday. We are have a live sale going on from now till Monday night, extended this weekend with the holiday weekend. And you can purchase that, grab that link, and go check out some really amazing, amazing things that you can grab from that live sale. Also, don't forget to shop our softflexcompany.com and use the promo code Grateful Heart to get 20% off. And Monday is a holiday, so you're not going to see Kristen on Monday, but we will be going back to fun things on Tuesday and Wednesday, and we'll see you next week. Thank you, everyone. So happy to have you all with me. Bye.